सो इवैल्यूएट द कॉन्फ्लिक्ट इंटरेस्ट, उसके मेरिट्स बताओ, उसके डीमेरिट्स बताओ। मेरिट्स उसको क्या करो, मैक्सिमाइज करो, मेरिट्स दैट आर वर्थ इट, एंड डीमेरिट्स क्या करो, उनको एड्रेस करो, मिनिमाइज करो, रिमूव कर दो, अगर इमीडिएटली नहीं देन इन सम टाइम। डिसीजन मेकिंग कोर्स ऑफ एक्शन बताओ, मेरिट्स को ऊपर रखो, डीमेरिट्स को हटाओ। कोर्स ऑफ एक्शन मतलब व्हाट विल यू डू टू मिनिमाइज इट। फॉर एग्जाम्पल कंक्लूजन में लिख सकते हैं, बाई टेकिंग द डिसीजन आई हैव डेमोन्स्ट्रेटेड द लीडरशिप कैपेबिलिटीज। By taking decision like this, I have demonstrated leadership capabilities. I have demonstrated empathy that is necessary for a public servant. I have demonstrated my commitment to objectivity and accountability. So you'll have to write down the values you have upheld while taking the decision. So what are the ethical dilemmas in the case? First of all, ethical dilemma है illegal mining. Illegal mining or a violation of the interests of the tribals. So law क्या होता है? It's a minimum ethical standard that we try to impose on the society. एक चीज़ है fake complaint made against you, makes it unethical issue. And involvement of public official who is supposed to uphold the public trust is also an issue. पॉलिटिकल मास्टर प्रेशर, आपको पॉलिटिक्स का लाइन लिखा हुआ है कि पॉलिटिक्स अगले साल 6 महीने में इलेक्शन है, तो वो सब आपको पढ़ना ही नहीं है, पॉलिटिक्स वाली लाइन उसको देखना ही नहीं है। उसी चेक करने को होता है कि वेदर यू आर पॉलिटिकल न्यूट्रल और नॉट। तो जब आंसर लिखो तो गेट इनटू द शूज ऑफ अ सिविल सर्वेंट, गेट इनटू द शूज ऑफ अ सिविल सर्वेंट एंड थिंक कि एज अ सिविल सर्वेंट व्हाट विल यू डू। तो सबसे पहले क्या करोगे, यू विल आइडेंटिफाई द इशू, यू विल सी द प्रॉब्लम। सो व्हाट इज द प्रायोरिटी, व्हाट इज द कोर इशू दैट नीड टू बी एड्रेस्ड। पहले प्रायोरिटी सेट करो, फिर अदर थिंग्स देखो। तो फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट प्रायोरिटी क्या होगी, टू टेक एक्शन अगेंस्ट द इलीगल माइनिंग एंड मस्ट बी रेडी टू बाउंड टू face the consequences because the person who is involved in the illegal mining is going to retaliate. So my first priority will be the proper closure of the illegal mining activity. So I'll go for the fast track code so that the immediate closure of this illegal mining is achieved. I'll try to close this illegal mining as soon as possible so that no longer the cost of tribals as well as public property, so that there is no loss of public property, tribal interest can be there. And my second priority to address this fake complaint against me, and so that I present my case in the front of the judiciary in the most appropriate way. That I present my case to the National Commission of ST in the most elaborate manner, in the most clear manner, explain them the entire situation. In order to provide evidence about my case, I'll say the life of the scheduled tribe is affected because of the illegal mining. I'll go with the report of the illegal mining, and that will help in proving my case. So my action were because of the power assigned to me and for the best interest of the people involved in that case. So by doing this, I'll ensure that constitutional protection giving to the scheduled tribal people, constitutional protection guardian to the tribal people is honored. At the same time, I would have demonstrated leadership that in certain circumstances I would not have deviated from the object of taking any action against the illegal activity. Again, at the same time, I will have cleared my action against the false complaint. State is a stakeholder who is responsible for enforcing the right of the people, the tribal people, the illegal mafia and the officials who are involved in it. These are the stakeholder. So ethical dilemma that the illegal miners will want the illegal mining to continue. My interest is in the welfare of the people and uphold the rule of law. So ethical dilemma in my case is whether I should continue or I should leave it out, or should be perseverance. So there is a value of personal trust, personal gain, that nothing will happen if I just let the whole case go, and or my value of public trust, upholding the public trust. So course of action, that is something that is legally wrong should be closed. Something that is illegal, that is unambiguously wrong, I will quickly come to the closure and try to start a case against the people involved in this case. Conflict of interest, that your public duty may be compromised because of their personal pursuits. So pursuing your public duty may be compromised by your personal interest. It might be actually compromised or seem to be compromised. सपोज जज का बेटा है, उसने रेप किया, चाहे वो उसे सजा दे या ना दे, ऐसे रिलीज़ कर दे, हर एक केस, हर एक जो एक्शन होगा विल बी सीन एज अ सस्पिशन. सो as a manager, as a financial manager of the firm, so if a present company expect you to influence the persons at the PSU, that it is unethical. So as far as my present duty is concerned, I will ensure that my bid is as competitive as it can be. I will use all my experience and knowledge to prepare this bid. I'll try my best to ensure that my company wins the bid. I'll also ensure at the same time no unethical action is asked out of me. My company may ask to influence the person in the PSUs, which is unethical. So as far as the present position is concerned, I will not hesitate to play fully take part in it. So if I'm leaving it, this means I'm willing to get the perks in the job, but I'm not willing to work according to the requirement of the job. When I'm charged with a task, I'm expected to fulfill the task. There can be certain mental dissonance. My heart says something and my mind says something you cannot do directly, cannot do indirectly as well. For example, आप ये नहीं सोच सकते कि होने दो बेटा बाहर से इन्फ्लुएंस करेंगे. If you say that I'll remain outside the case, it's the conflict of interest still remains. Upheld the integrity of the position you have occupied. तो अगर आप नहीं करते हो, आप अगर विड्रॉ कर देते हो, रिजाइन कर देते हो, दिस इनकेपेबिलिटी ऑफ दिस इज अ साइन ऑफ इनएबिलिटी टू टेक अ डिसीजन. Resignation can never be option. So when all thing has failed and nothing you can do nothing to ensure that, so then you can resign. Then you should resign and then you can lead the team.